It feels like every other month my sub message is congratulating you on another top finish. So congrats on top 4 at Worlds.
Death TV. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've had a good run recently. To be fair, it's like pretty small field tournaments, but yeah. Dude, they actually hit a card they can like cast and stuff. That feels bad, man. That Dryad would have been pretty good too. So next turn I can go to Teferi and actually play that temple. I actually need that temple, right? I need these colors. Oh. Wait, what? Oh yeah, well, how was I supposed to do that? I was just supposed to let them hit me and then use my scry. Alright, that worked out. That worked out really nicely. Rewarded. Rewarded for my awful plays. You mentioned adding another swamp. Yeah, I mean, I'm not actually gonna do it, but man, I'm still gonna lose. Lana would be pretty good. Alright, do you want to go Dryad Casualties or Niv plus Dispersal?
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Dryad plus Casualties feels really strong. I don't know, they both feel pretty strong, honestly. I could have even killed my fires, actually. Yeah, I messed up. I mean, it's not a big deal, but if I kill my own fires, I can get a swamp and cast Dispersal on their turn. Which would have been kind of gas. Felix says, the 2 rares I got for picking you as my champion were both crappy. I'm sorry. Feels bad I feel like only 2 rares for picking the 4th place finisher. I feel like they could have scaled the prizes maybe a bit more. And alright, I'm gonna shuffle because I kind of want to draw that Casualties. I don't think I can possibly lose this game, but you never know. Yeah, also not giving random rares and not wild cards. I just hit 6. Yeah, this version actually hits a lot. I'm not even trying that hard. There's like a lot of blue-green cards and stuff, but the fact that this spark is decent right now, and you know, that's a perk of Discovery Dispersal in this deck too. I usually board out Casualties of War, but honestly I feel like that card's always so good for me against red. I don't feel like it should be good, but wait, the Fairy's too mediocre. Knight of Autumn is okay, it kills Anax. It's not the greatest, but maybe I'm just supposed to keep in Casualties. Because the red deck can get you into semi-long games. Maybe I'll board one out. So Discovery Dispersal's probably not super good. I'll do 1 Dispark, 1 Teferi. I mean, even Kaya, I think it's just pretty mediocre. Alright, I'll do... Vraska's actually... Is Vraska good? got a land on the draw. Russ from Friends. Thanks for the 3 months with the Twitch friends, Russ. Kaya, I think it's too slow. I think you play it, you kill it, one drop, it dies. I don't think it does enough, especially with so many lands in the deck. Maybe I won't do Vraska. Kind of feels bad to have fires in your deck and no 4 mana spells, but I guess I only have 1 fires now. I've been winning more than I've been losing against red with this deck, but it doesn't feel right. It feels like you should lose a bunch. Just need lands, I guess. That's a sweet draw. Maybe the right is just super good in this deck, especially if people are playing red. And what do they have? Just light up the stage? Salut les Français. J'aimerais savoir ce que tu penses de Croxa dans tous les formats. Est-ce vraiment secret OP comme beaucoup de pros le prétendent ou pas? Is Croxa secretly OP? I have no idea. I think someone won a modern tournament this weekend with Croxa in their Jund deck. But I know Canister was... Canister had it in his Jund Sacrifice deck in Standard and then he cut it. So obviously he doesn't think it's very good. They have double Annex coming up. I don't know. I don't think Croxa. I mean, it seems like it should be a good card, but I don't know if it has a home. Might just not have a home. I guess the play is just Growth Spiral, and now I have the choice between Teferi Plus and Uro. Free cards in my yard. Maybe just Teferi Plus is better.
I know my responsibility.
Why not play Enigmatic Incarnation? Oh yeah, I never tried that deck. I mean, PV said that his deck wasn't very good. I'm barely playing any fires in this list. Alright, I mean... assuming this is just GG. I'll play the Temple first. Cry. Nope. Assuming they're not coming back from that spot, but you never know. Oh, that makes it easy. Zing! Why does this matchup look so easy? I mean, it's the red deck. If it doesn't draw perfectly, it looks like it can look unstoppable and it can just look like crap. Alright, back in the top 100. Maybe Dryad is just gas. 30 lands, Dryad. So it was on the first deck I built in the new format. Just Sultai with 4 Dryads, and I think I was playing 28 lands. But maybe that was just not enough. Just Growth Spiral, Uro. You could play the same deck and just play 3 colors instead of 5. That was a pretty good card though. Should I keep that? Are they gonna have the enchantment? No. Phoenix. Is that card still legal? Must be. Feels like Phoenix shouldn't be legal anymore. Feels like it's been around forever. Nice. Was something to do. They better have a big turn. Does not look like the start of a big turn. Oh, they got a Phoenix in the yard. For a 5-color deck, the mana is smooth as heck. It's pretty good, honestly. I spent a lot of time tuning the mana. I mean, that's the deck, right? You're still gonna get mana screwed once in a while, and it's gonna cost you the game. It's like one of the weaknesses. But yeah, I agree the mana is like pretty good overall. Alright, they can Beacon Bolt. Bacon Bolt. Bacon Pancakes. Baking Bacon Pancakes. Do you oftenly cast casualties without fires? It's definitely it's definitely the hardest card to cast in the deck, and it's hard to cast without fires. That's why I only play 2. Because I don't want to play 4 fires, and I don't think you need, like, I've CLS was 4 casualties, and I'm not sure I'm a fan. Wait, Kenris is just better. This like bring back Niv and it doesn't count as a spell. Bringing back Niv with Kenris is best part of the deck. Whee! Just a few. Yeah, the black mana in Kenris makes you wonder if you shouldn't play black mana in the... I think 1 Godless Shrine is reasonable over the 2nd basic planes or something in the Jeskai Fires deck. Alright. The Spark good. I'm assuming Kaya's decent at least. Knight of Autumn seems crappy. Both Ether Gust and Dispute are probably fine. Clarence probably fine. Let's see. Casualties of War's pretty bad. Vraska Golgari Queen's probably not the greatest. If you cut Blue Cavalier, yeah, I only play 1 Blue Cavalier in my Jeskai version right now. I'm not sure you need to play Blue Cavalier. I haven't been super impressed by it. Some people play the swamp to fetch with passage. Levy tried that for a few games and he hated it. But it's kind of change that's hard to test because you need a decent sample size and not easy. Claren's kind of good against Phoenix. Couple Gus seems like it might be good, maybe better in this dispute. Probably they're gonna have their own counter spells. I'll bring in a few reactive cards. That. All this stuff to sideboard against Phoenix. Because they have their Phoenix Flame, they can just grind you out. I drew both. Alright, we'll see. I guess I'll keep. There's a lot of coming to play tap lands. That's something else I haven't been paying attention to enough. Just how many tap lands I should play, how many shock lands. I think I have like roughly the right amount, but is it reasonable to counter that? Just counter anything? Slow them down? It's pretty bad, but I just want to use my mana, I guess. They mulligan. We're trading 1 for 1 at the end of the day. Yeah, gusting frill. I was thinking about that. Pretty decent. Alright, no Crackling Drake. Seems good, right? Only have 1 white, so I can't to Fairy plus this spark, but
I'm known for my excellent.
wow, they just scooped. Okay. What is your favorite pro Dota game of all time? You know, it was like such a sick series, and the 5th game is just so sick. They're like drafted all the heroes that had the worst win rate in the tournament, and they were losing by 5k at minute 15. And I was like, why did they just pick all the worst heroes in the tournament? What's wrong with them? And then they just won anyways. I don't know, it's kind of insane. Carvel Live isn't working, really? Is Carvel Live not working for anyone, or? Man, that's a lot of damage. Don't need another one. Don't need that either. Yeah, Arena doesn't show in between games. Could be like a cool upgrade tool, like always show the latest deck list even when you're not in a game. Thank God they hit all lands. Alright, that's gotta be GG, right? I guess I can cast Clarion if I draw it. Stomp. Did I watch any of DreamHack? Yeah, I watched a bunch of it. I streamed most of the day yesterday, but after I was done streaming, I kept playing I played some Arena and I was watching DreamHack. It was interesting just to see the, you know, I mean, I'm pretty interested in Standard right now, so. How did I side roll last time? I think I went down to 1 to Fairy. The emergence of Teamer Clover makes me kind of nervous to stick with Fires for the point challenge. Yeah, it's a tough matchup. I've been mostly losing to it. Added Shieldbreaker to my sideboard. This hand has everything except for lands. I even have the good land, the blue-red land. A Marcio keep? I can't keep this. I don't know, I have 30 lands in my deck. I had 1 in my top 2. Don't tell me I can't do something. If it wasn't a Scry land, I wouldn't keep, but... Yeah, I'm not sure how the Fires against Teamer Clover matchup is. I don't think it's that bad, but... Feels kind of close. Yeah, I brought in Shieldbreaker. It was really good the one game, and then in the third game I just drew 2 and they just had 2 edge keeper. I don't know. I feel like if you have Shieldbreaker in your sideboard, I bring in Helix too in the matchup. I like board out Clarion and bring in 2 Helix, so I have 6 ways to kill an Innkeeper, and I don't know. It feels kind of okay. Keg W. Yeah, maybe I should. It's kind of growing on me. Just watching the Croaky stream. Kind of want to take it. Because I have Clarion in hand and... It's like 2 damage. Heal's intervention and discard fires. I think it's just worse than disenchant. Because if they go like turn 2 Clover and then turn 3 something and you kill it on your 3rd turn, it's just over anyways. I mean, they got the like double ramp. It's not over, but it's... I think disenchant's just better against these decks. Oh well. Didn't work out. I'm not PV. I saw PV do it, keep the 1 lander and just hit 7 lands in a row. Figured I could maybe do it myself, but I guess not. It never works, honestly. I've kept a lot of 1 landers and it usually doesn't work. Teamer adventure stuff, yeah. You need to kill the Clover right away. You need to kill the 1/1 right away. I mean, it's not too bad. You have Giant, Helix, kind of proactive answers, even Shieldbreaker. I mean, the body's not that great, but I think Shieldbreaker might be decent. You can bring it in against John Food too. Yeah, I would have mulliganed the 1-lander PV kept, but he had like a Scryland. He was on the draw. He had like the perfect curve. I don't know. In my experience, even when you have the perfect 1-lander, it still doesn't work out, but his was really like I mean, you couldn't really have asked for much more than what he had, so maybe his keep was okay. Miss a braid. Yeah, I was thinking about that earlier. Actually, I was like, oh, braid would be pretty sweet. I'll be right back. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, wow. Whoa. I guess I won't be too greedy. They have their own Niv. That's a card I could play in my deck. One Escape the Wilds. Forgot that card existed.
Yellowhat Niv.
Nice first place, yeah, it was. It was a decent payday, for sure. Alright, let's see if I have an untapped land. Nope, I'll keep that. What do they have coming? 2 Lucky Clovers, so they can go like land, clover. That's an adventure right now, yeah. Big Boss Pizza Sauce. Thanks for the 9 months. What came first, the Yellowhat or the Yellowhat song? The Yellowhat, obviously. Obvi. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Here's Vraska and... Oh, Vraska minus can't go too wrong. Hopefully I can figure out a way to deal with Lucky Clover. They have another Beanstalk in hand. It's gonna be rough.
Always nice to watch. You make work fly by.
I'm glad. Now I can do that for you, Taco Boy. Thanks for the sub. I respect anyone who can work while watching a stream. I'd be incapable to be productive while... I mean, I can play Magic and have a screen and a stream in the background, but that's about it. Triple Lucky Clover. We have a problem. The Teferi minus. Sag the Teferi to Vraska. Or I could just play a big dude again. Strahl 42. Thanks for the 8 months. Appreciate the support. Problem is I'm just gonna get out tempoed. They don't care that I have a billion cards. If they have a bunch of clovers in play, it's just... Alright, I'll play Temple first. Clarion's not bad. I only have 1 blue. Oh yeah, that doesn't matter. Alright, that's not a bad turn. Can bounce a clover. Kill their dude. And sack the ferry to the... Alright. I mean, I'm still like, feel like I'm probably gonna be falling behind a little bit every turn, but we'll see. So someone was asking if I think this deck is good, is competitive. I mean, I think I'm winning more with this deck than I'm winning with Jeskai Fires right now. I should probably branch out a bit. And any opinions on Pioneer needing bans? No, I haven't played enough Pioneer to know if it needs bans. Really, that's all they could do? They probably have like Brazen Borer in hand, so I want to play in a way that doesn't get totally wrecked by Brazen Borer. So leading with Teferi seems like a good way to do that. Can do Teferi Niv maybe? Fires is getting hated on in Arena Ladder. How'd you hit on Fires though? I mean, might have like some tough match. I don't know, it's not very easy to hate on Fires. Does that even do anything? Don't they just lose their... Oh, they're just straight up casting it. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, what now? Just play Niv? See what I hit. Is like Growth Spiral better than Ura at this point just because it's 1 mana cheaper? I'll take the Uro, I guess. I'm probably just gonna discard it anyways, right? Alright. I don't think I'm gonna be too greedy here. I'm just gonna get rid of one of the clovers. And maybe just plus the fairy.
As I go.
Lots of Elspeth Conquers Death. Yeah, that card's pretty good against fires. Simic Flash. Simic Flash good against fires? It's probably okay with Brazen Bar, right? Hey, Lauren JS. Thanks for the congrats message. That's pretty good. What should I play in the Mythic Point Challenge this way? World's winning deck? Is that Jeskai Fires? What I know and love? I want to see what you know and love. What's what she knows and love? Is it like Esper Control? Teamer Wreck? Mono Blue? Hey, Leyline of Anticipation's good card. Gadwick's good card. I guess I gave them 2 targets for their Brazen Borer, so that was probably not great. Wait, what just happened? Why didn't they bounce to Fairy? Did I misclick? I think they misclicked. The shame scoop. Whoops. How'd you misclick that? It's pretty impressive. Coming from someone who misclicks a lot. Is that all I want to do? Cut this spark, bring in Knight. I brought in a few Easter Gusts last time. It's not great, but just keeping the 1/1 of the board for a turn can be the difference between losing and winning. Kaya could be good. Feels like kind of a pipe dream. Time Wipe could be good. Time wipe just so reactive though. I don't know if I want to be so reactive. Gotta say it's a great henge too. Teferi's kind of mediocre against them, I guess. Salut The Gamer. Gadwick plus Leyland has to be a deck. I think it is in Pioneer. Was Nykthos. Not sure it's a deck in Standard. Bant Ramp. How's Tez going? I don't know. I don't know how good of, you know, I don't know if this counts as really good testing, but we're winning. Salut Bicals. How does Zek play against Clover decks? It's okay. You actually have ways to get rid of Clover. You know, you have Vraska and Casualties of War, so I've been doing okay against it. I'm just gonna bottom. I don't have anything expensive in hand. And I have 30 lands in my deck. I don't need to be keeping do you want a Gust one? Probably. Alright, let's hope that's enough. They have escaped the wilds. Game's gonna be hard. That's pretty good too. Looks like they have Brazen Boar, or maybe they have a counter spell. I'm just gonna cast my Clarion, I think. Good Teferi. Good Teferi plus. They might have a dispute. I shouldn't have attacked if I was going to Teferi, because now I did cast Brazen Boar. I guess I don't want to boost. This is good against Brazen Boar. This way, if they want to cast it to draw a card, they lose it. If they don't cast it before, then they don't get the card advantage. If they have a counter spell, they have a counter spell. I don't think this deck needs 4 fires. Well, obviously not if I'm just playing 1, right? Started with 4 fires. Alright. No whammies. Yikes. Gonna be hard to beat all these cards.
This isn't a fight you can win. I've got time.
Right, slow land. Just need to dodge like 2 draw steps. They have a lot of lands in their deck as well. Nice.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Trust me, I have a plan. Yikes. I'm gonna keep it. I have to draw Uro anyways. I have to play Uro anyways, and I don't have anything that costs 2 mana in my deck, so... Might as well I'll keep that for future turns. Maybe Temple of the Seed is good. Gives me more mana. I'll keep the Temple. Want another Temple? I think Temple's actually okay with Uro. And I could be doing all that for nothing. They might just stub deck and I'll lose, but I think I like the way I played this turn. Yo, True Daddy. I mean, they can't really attack, right? I guess their 5/5's not doing much. Yeah, they should definitely attack. Oh, that was weird. I'm just gonna block the biggest one, I guess. Not sure it makes a difference. Oh, okay. I'm keeping all these lands on top. Paying off. Black, blue, white, green, red. I play Knight first. I'm gonna gain some life. And then I'm gonna cast Sniff. I guess I should have attacked first. I'm just gonna plus the fairy.
That's more like it.
Oh, that was a close game. Got lucky. They drew 6. I mean, somewhat from Escape the Wilds, but alright, good games. Oh, that was really close.